Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in back to the channel. It just got real. So today's video, I am going to focus on some teamwork. All right. So let me tell you guys something. I know there's a lot of nurses out there that, man, look for something wrong when they come in. Man, if you got an attitude going into work, just don't go to work because, everybody needs to work as a team. All right. And I know there's some lazy nurses that, are lazy and whatnot, but that's just what happens. They're going to be lazy people all over the world. And your opinion of lazy is different than somebody else's opinion, right? But don't let that affect you. If you're a competent nurse and you got to, catch up, then so be it, right? I mean, that's what you get paid for. And if you got a problem with that, then it's up to you to address it with management and go through the proper channels. And eventually they'll weed themselves out. But something has to be said. But it's not good to argue in the hospital, right? Right before you take over care and when you're going through report. So always find a solution first before you even escalate it to the charge or to management, right? Make sure that if you have a problem that you went and actually escalated it, but you actually tried to fix it yourself. Now, if there's a problem with something you couldn't fix, or obviously if it affected patient care, then go ahead. But find out the whole facts. Just don't not talk to the nurse that you have a problem with and assume everything, because that nurse probably had a bad day. You never know, or could have had some stuff. Talk to them first. I mean, we all work together as a team, right? And that's basically how you have to approach it. If a team member, we're only as fast as the slowest person, no matter how fast you're going. So if they need help or whatnot, having a bad time, let them know. Help them out. But it's not good to see people, we're on the same team, yell, have a problem, come into work with an attitude. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there that all they do is look for something wrong first. I mean, you could have done 100 things right? And that person only looks for the one thing wrong. And that's unfortunately the problem with today. There's a lot of people out there that all they look for is something wrong, and they want to find something to complain about. And the issue is they don't even realize that they did something wrong and might have done a lot of things wrong, but they're quick to make a problem. And that's the problem. You don't want that to happen, right? So before you go and start complaining about something, check yourself first, see if you be making mistakes, and then correct them. But see if the problem at hand that you're having problems with during turnover can be fixed between the two nurses. Check the attitude and make a solution, right? And that's basically what you want to do. Now, if that continues to happen, obviously jot some notes down, some facts, and make it irrelevant, right? And make sure that it could have been handled between you and the other person, and that's where it needs to come out. A lot of people are quick to judge people, but not confront them. Not in a, totally negative manner, but in a manner of which, like, you want to solve the problem. Be cool with the person. You don't got to yell at anybody. The job is not that stressful. If nobody's died, even if somebody died, you got to figure out what the problem is and fix it. And yelling at the other person and going and yelling, have them yell at you, and two people yelling at each other is not going to solve the problem. But everybody's a grown up, and fix the problem yourselves first. And try, right? Try first. A lot of people don't try. They just go straight to management. I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that just want to, complain about things. And if you're that person, really think about what you're complaining about before you complain, right? Let's fix the situation. Let's work together as a team, and let's move forward And, it's all about patient care. We're there for the patient, and sometimes things get missed. Sometimes, things get delayed. Let's find out the root cause and fix that root cause so it doesn't happen again. But I think, and I'm positive, that if we all come out working together, the problems will get solved faster. All right. And the longevity of the problem ever happening again probably won't happen, right? Because together we fixed it. And let's be friends, right? You don't have to be the best of friends, but we all have to be a team member and work together. All right. So that's my 2 cents. I've seen it happen a lot in the, on any unit. There's a lot of nurses that complain about the other person. Long time ago, I've done it. I don't know why. You look for the mistakes, and it can't be fixed. So I had to check myself long time ago, and now I try to fix the problem with the person, and at most of the time, it either gets fixed or it doesn't. If it doesn't get fixed, then you got to step it up. But usually it gets fixed. Now, there is one thing, and you guys will know. Nurses do not like to be wrong. Like if you tell a nurse, like, hey, you did this wrong, boy, and they could be wrong, they'll just never admit to it. For some reason, they just don't want to be wrong. And come on, guys, nobody's perfect. If you made a mistake, own up to the mistake, right? Because accountability is everything, and that's basically what builds the integrity of your team, the accountability. If you don't have any accountability, you don't have integrity, and there's no accountability. So I've gone to a lot of, I've worked at a lot of ERs and at different hospitals, and some people have accountability and some people don't. The ones that actually go far ahead in their career always are accountable, right? And that's what makes them a great nurse. You might make a mistake, but you're accountable for it. You own up to the mistake and you move forward. There's a lot of people out there that are afraid of making mistakes. I'm not sure why. They will never admit to it. And it just sucks because that they're lying. And then there's a lot of people that do that. So don't be that person, because if you lie, it'll all come out, stress you out and whatnot. Work with the truth, and you'll never have to worry about anything because you're always going to tell the truth. And even if it does come out, it's the truth. All right. So that's my 2 cents. All right. Because I've seen a lot of people don't get along. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. Not a big deal. Move forward, learn from it, and keep going. Right. Remember, we all work together on the same team. Nobody's better than the other. We all have the same license, right? We all took a test. Nobody's better than each other. There's no notch on your license that says you scored 99% or you finished the test at whatever. Who cares, right? I'm no better than you guys and whoever. We're all the same. So don't try to be better. Just help everybody to get up to your level. If they're not, we can all learn from each other and move forward. All right, that's my 2 cents. Make work easy. Don't start stressing. Don't go in there and come in with a negative attitude. Have fun. You got 8 to 12 hours while you're there. Enjoy it because you got a job helping people. And you should be even happier if you're working in Northern California in a hospital making well over $200,000, right? Could be doing a lot worse. You're not. You're doing well for yourself. Be happy with what you got and enjoy life, right? There's no reason to be so stressed out and tired and whatnot. And if you don't like the job, then leave it. There's other things better than just collecting a check and being unhappy. But I know we all have the same goal. We all have the same license. Let's all work together and have a good time at work. All right, cool. Peace.